Hello, YouTube or YouTube. So I've been working on my pedal board a lot lately, and this is it. I also have a little Dunlop mini volume pedal, but I'm really not the biggest fan of the pedal train. Um, I don't have a lot of room. I also just purchased a Boss ES5. I don't like tap dancing that much. It actually just came in, so this is it. I haven't even opened it yet. So I'm going to do a lot more switching. I want to do a little bit more MIDI because I do have the Maris Mercury 7, which is an awesome reverb. I use it all the time. It's always on. It can get really weird. I think they advertise it as a Blade Runner reverb. You can hold, get some nice swells on it. I love it. I have no desire for another reverb. And I also got the Strymon Volante, which is the new, I guess it pedal. I've always loved that Space Echo sound, but I was never able to really afford it when I was younger. I remember they were like $500. They were not that expensive in the mid 2000s. Now I think they're like 1,000 or so. But so anyway, I wanted to get that switcher for that and pull out the old, try a new board. So I did a lot of searching, and I saw this brand on a random the gear page like comment. I don't even think the dude owned the board. He just mentioned it, and then I looked at a few videos. There's only a couple online. Like one guy who I think is like sponsored by them, and then another dude who just made a video like this. So yeah, I wanted to do kind of an unboxing, get some first impressions. I'm sure I'll do a more in-depth review comparing it to pedal train, because pedal train, they just don't offer, like, I got the W28, which is 28 inches long, and it's only like 13 inches kind of like across, which I really like. And so I prefer like a longer, wider one. It was a little expensive, like it was like $230 plus tax, because the states are now getting the tax on you. So we're collecting tax for internet sales. I don't have them in store yet, so I didn't actually get to physically look at it yet. So I took a little bit of a risk, but pedal train. I asked you. I really wanted a 28-inch board, and I heard not the best things about Temple. So I mean, that's fine. So this is it. It's a nice bag. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. Like I can I'm not like a huge dude, but I feel like I can carry it around like nicely without being too cumbersome. I was considering the Novo 32 by Pedal Train, but it was just a little much. Okay, yeah, this has some padding to it. I don't think it's like that much better than the other stuff that I've, the pedal trains I've seen. No, it does have more, especially up there. It's like actually cardboard. The top is the one that's a little softer, but that's cool. So, also is a really nice big bag. I don't know if the pedal trains have that or if I think the Temples do, but those bags they're pretty expensive. Also, a nice shoulder strap, so I can carry it this way. I know that sometimes I live in New York City, so it can sometimes be a real pain. Carrying stuff on the subway or like walking a few blocks, you just can't. Sometimes you can't Uber right in front. So this is it. It looks a little different from the way that they did it on. I've seen it coming out of the package before because they padded this up. So let's pull it out. The first impressions. So that's the bag. Well, you can't really get a good view, but so it's pretty light, and that's with all the hardware on it. Let's point this down a little. I mostly just wanted to show off the Stone Cold poster. Press all the internet ladies who are really into guitar gear. Yeah, so let's attach this thing. And this is the box with the accessory kit. Tells you what 18 Phillips screws. Oh, 18 of the Raceway state. I was like, why are they giving me screws? So I guess this is the screws. So I kind of like this. These are like just little tiny metal pieces, at least from what I saw in the other video. And well, this is the board itself. And the spacing looks pretty similar to pedal train. I'm gonna measure it in a second. I think I got a thing for that. It's actually a nice, like, it's like sanded a bit, so it's a little gritty, which is good because it probably means the Velcro will stick a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, there's a chip, but I don't. It's gonna get chipped anyway. Yeah. So I don't want to deal with sending it back. For me in New York, especially, it's like a real pain in the ass to just deal with that nonsense. Yeah. So I'm getting. How does this? I don't know. I haven't read the instructions yet. Is it like this? Because it doesn't fit in there. I'll have to read it in a minute. Your place and tone. Let's see. I guess, do you do it like this? Here are the screws. I think it's supposed to go like this, but it doesn't seem to fit. Sorry, the manual's not particularly clear on how you do that. Oh, okay. You put it under like this. Oops. Like this. Okay, and then you can feed the screw in, I guess, this way. Okay, I'm cool with that. Although this way, it seemed like it was a little, you had to kind of really sneak it in there. Unless it's supposed to go on the outside, but no, that doesn't fit that way. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I guess you really do need to snap it in. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, you stick it in like. Okay. So I thought so that you can see. There's a little. You can see there. It comes out a little bit. So I thought that was going to go into one of these slots right here, but it does not. You stick it in underneath, and then you gotta. Unfortunately, you gotta pull up just a little, or it's gonna probably scratch. I mean, it's the bottom. I don't really care that much about that, but it will probably scratch it up a little bit. Yeah, but once you get it in there, I mean, in the end, I can't complain too much because I'm just gonna be really doing it once. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. So use that so you can like kind of keep all your cables. I think it's a really good idea actually. It fits in the other. Yeah, it fits easier on the other ones. This one maybe the metal is like a little bent. It looks fine to me, but yeah, you can slide it around. So whatever. I'll work on that later. Also, one of my little nitpicking things, which I like, they don't really say I had to freeze frame the video. It is like, it has a little bit of slant to it, looks like it would. Yeah, because that's about almost an inch on this side, and this is half an inch. Although this comes down, it looks like slightly more on that side. So, but I like that. I like a little bit of ramp, but I mostly prefer flat. And for the most part, yeah, it's about the rails are actually about the same size as the pedal train, and that's a PT1. It's the one I bought it like 10 years ago. Okay, yeah, there's that. We have this thing. What is this? This might be a magnet of some sort. Or I know it says ball bearing on here. There's actually a few scratches on here. Oh no, that's just dust or something. That's cool. Yeah, so there's this. This is like the thing I really like. I like the second thing for this, the second tier, because I do have a True Tone McGillicuddy, and I also have a patch bay. You may have, when I first had my board. So I have that, and I'm sure. Oh, since I have the Maris and the Strymon, and now the ES5. What I was gonna do is set it up. I can use the TRS MIDI thing, MIDI adapter. I bought one of the disaster area Chase Bliss ones or whatever, and I can also stick that in here. So this is pretty good for that kind of stuff. And the Strymon's actually about the same size as the power supply. So that'll fit nicely, the Chase Bliss thing here. I'm gonna put the patch bay here. Coming out of this side, so it's not too much of an angle. Like I can still play, and out to me, and then out to my amp, and the effects loop and all that. And I also I do have the 6-way one with the TRS plug, so I can also use amp selection pedals and stuff like that too. But it's pretty light. I haven't really weighed the pedal train in a while without anything. So I like that. And I mean, it does have 4 rails, which is nice. So I think here, I'll probably have some like the longer pedals. I really just wanted like one long, what pedal train doesn't, unless you get the 32. I like a wider, thinner board, so I could, wider, shorter board, so I can have more room for everything on the front. But I didn't want it prohibitively large because it's just a pain in the ass in New York, especially, and also like I'm sure on stage too. Like you look like a complete psychopath. If your board is just obnoxious, especially considering I'm not. I don't know whatever the kids like these days. Cher, the guitarist for Cher, or I don't know, Debbie Gibson. So yeah, I do like it. I like the brush metal. That's something you don't really see. And it also has that, that fancy pants Waggi logo. I really don't care about brands on anything. But whatever. It seems like it's pretty, well built. It does seem like it's gonna scratch up a bit. If you really care about that, I anticipate keeping this for a long time. I don't want to ever have my pedal board get too big also. I think this is like, all my stuff is going to fit on here now, and I'm not planning on adding that much more. If you want to see it. Oh, you can't really see it as well. So I'll put it out of the box. That's what it looks like. I'm not a huge dude. You can see my slippies and socks. Make fun of me. But, yeah, no, this seems really good. For me personally, it seems perfect. Additionally, you do also get the Velcro with it. I don't know the quality yet. It seems pretty basic. It's not like dual lock or anything like that. So that is my review. Seems pretty good. It's a little tiny bit pricey, I feel, but it's not like. For me personally, I'm at the point where I'd rather just buy like one really good thing once, and it's not that much more than like a pedal train. And it seems the bag is definitely a lot better. There's like a lot more. They have some. I think it's just cardboard or like a hard cardboard or plastic in here. But it gives a little bit more oomph, and I didn't want to spend like the $350 to get the touring case for the pedal train, but I'll probably post another video when I'm ready for a wonderful like sort of rig rundown and everything is set up, and then I'll have it more in action. But I wanted to do an unboxing, and yeah, if you have any questions, you can, I guess, ask them in the comments, because I think that's like a YouTube thing. You can also smash that like button, and yeah, I'll be happy to answer any questions. I'm going to start doing some gear reviews and such, some guitar videos, like nothing too crazy, but yeah, that's really it. Thank you for watching.